Okay, welcome to this lesson, and in this lesson I'm going to be showing you people a couple of things about Infinityfree hosting. I know that most of you must have followed the earlier lessons to create your Infinityfree account, and equally you have created your domain or your subdomain in the Infinityfree hosting account. And so in this lesson and in this training, I'm going to be showing you around the Infinityfree account. Okay, I'm going to be showing you the control panel. I'm going to be teaching you or showing you the file manager, the software installer, and I am going to be showing you how to install WordPress in your free hosting account. And after the WordPress has been installed, I'm going to be showing you how to secure your website, okay, how to establish a secured connection between browsers, and this is through the free SSL certificates. I'm going to tell you what that means. And then the last thing that I'm going to be showing you in this training is how to log in to the back end of your website that you have just created and how to edit it. And so without much time I know that most of you have followed the earlier lessons to create your Infinityfree account, and you have equally created a subdomain. Okay, you are good to go to build your first website. So I am going to be taking you around the Infinityfree hosting account. And when you look at the interface on my screen, okay, you will see a couple of accounts here, okay, about 4 of them, yes, but you can look down here, they say active accounts 2/3, because the Infinityfree account shows that you can have only a maximum of 3 subdomains or domains in your account. And so here, these first 2, I have deactivated them before creating this second 2, so giving a total of 4, but 2 are inactive. That is why 2 are active. They tell you here 2 are active, so I can create 1 more, making 3. Okay, so from this point, okay, just go ahead to click on your account that you have just created. I'm going to be clicking on this one. Now when the page loads, okay, you are going to see control panel, file manager, software installer, okay, and when you just scroll below that, you are going to see some few details information about your account: the username, the password which is hidden, and the status of the account which is active. You are going to see the label, okay, and here you will see website for, and there will be your domain name, okay, or your subdomain name, and then your website IP address, the host volume that is in the Infinity account, and the home directory. Okay, don't bother about all these details. No, don't equally bother about this menu on the left. Okay, what we are going to be concerned about more is the control panel, the file manager, and the software installer. So we are going to get into the first one, which is the control panel. So click on control panel to see the features that are found on the control panel. It is going to take a couple of times depending on your internet connection for the control panel to load. So the control panel loads, you are going to see a couple of features here. Every control panel of any particular website have almost all the following features as you are seeing on this control panel. But nevertheless, since Infinityfree hosting is free, so it does not come with the complete setup or the complete menu for the control panel. But if you go ahead to buy a domain name, you are going to have all the features that are in this control panel. And so let us start looking one thing after the other in this. But precisely, we are going to be interested in only a few things here, and so I am not going to be taking our time in explaining most things here. So from this list, okay, PHP My Admin is the database. Okay, when you look at the heading, database is where every information of your website is going to be stored, and it is making use of the PHP programming. We have my SQL and you have this, so you don't really bother about this. But one important thing here is the PHP my admin, okay, which means it is where your database is being saved. Okay, when you come down here where you have the domains, you have the add-on domains, the subdomains, and other things. So if you have a subdomain on your website, if you want to locate it, this is where you will see that. And mail, we have some mail features here, but Infinityfree unfortunately does not give the mail services as in a domain that you have bought. Now what we are interested here equally is the SSL ITLs. Okay, I said we are going to talk about that in a minute. So this is also a feature which is very important. So when you install the SSL and the TLS certificates on your website, this is where they can actually be installed and you can access them from this place. Now software, the Softaclos app installer, we are equally going to talk about detailing, but this is where you are going to be installing the framework that you are going to be using to build your website. So if you are using WordPress, which is what we are going to be teaching you people, so we are going to install WordPress on this software Softaclos app installer. I think for the moment this is all about the things that are so much important on this Infinityfree control panel. And when you look to the right here, you just need to look through the statistics here. There are a couple of things that pertains to your account. These are just features that Infinityfree gives for you for free. Now this is all about the control panel. In the later videos, we are going to talk more on control panel. The next thing that we are going to be talking about is the file manager. Okay, so go ahead to click on the file manager and let's see the features that are there. Now on the file manager, after it has loaded, okay, so these are the things that you are going to see here. Now this looks like a file explorer in your computer. Okay, this looks like a file explorer in your computer where these are folders in your file manager. So this is the same like the file manager that is in your computer that has the files and folders containing information about your website. So everything that you are going to be installing or the files that you are going to be putting on your website, they are being placed within these folders here. And the most important folder here is this htdocs. Okay, this is where all files go in, and when you open this, you see that there is virtually nothing yet because we have not yet installed our WordPress. So when we will install our WordPress, the files will be saved on this htdocs. Okay, so this is all about what? The file manager. Now the next thing that we're going to be talking about is the Softaclos app installer. This Softaclos app installer, there are two places where you can access it. You can access it directly from here by just clicking here, or you navigate to your control panel and you scroll right to the bottom and you can see access this control, this Softaclos app installer. Okay, so whether clicking here or coming to this other side and clicking here is the same thing. So this is where I said we are going to be installing our WordPress. Okay, and that is the next thing that we are going to be talking immediately after this. So click on Softaclos app installer. Now when it opens, okay, I said we are going to be using WordPress. Okay, so already when you look at this particular page, you are going to see a number of features or application frameworks that you can actually use to build your website. Okay, so you just need to click on the one that you want to and install it on your free hosting account. So here we are going to be using WordPress, so we are going to take WordPress. So click on overview. After clicking on overview, you kindly click on install. Okay, now when you click on install, okay, so this particular place is very important. Okay, now here they say choose installation URL. Here automatically where you see domain name or choose domain name, this is you can, when you click on this drop down, you see it is your domain name that you used or you enter, or the subdomain name that you entered when you were creating your Infinityfree account. Now, this other particular place, you can choose whether you will use HTTP 2.2/, or you use HTTP with www. or you use HTTPS, and so on and so forth. So go ahead and choose which one that you want that will be appearing on your website uniform resource locator URL. So I am going to choose this one, and I recommend this one. Now after this, here where they say site name, okay, so enter the site name of your website. Okay, so my own website is Come We Chop. That is the website that I want to build, and you can enter a site description, okay, just below that, and I'm going to be entering my site description. Our meals are the future, or whatever thing that you want to write there. Our meals are the future of healthy being. Okay, you can write whatever site description that you want there. And over here where they say admin account, okay, so go ahead to enter administrative username. This is the username in which and the password you will use to log in to the back end of your website, where you are going to edit, add information, add pictures about your website. So I am just going to enter a username as such, and I'm equally going to enter a password. Okay, so whatever password that you want to enter, go ahead and enter it. Make sure that you don't forget your username and your password, because if you forget it, you wouldn't be able to log into the back end of your website. So down here is the email, your email that you used in creating your Infinityfree. So leave everything the same as it is, scroll to the bottom and you click install. Okay, so just scroll right to the bottom and you click install. When you click install, scroll back up and you see how your website is going to take a bit of time. They say this may take 4 to 5 minutes or 3 to 4 minutes to install.